Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Love local wine, craft beer, cider, or spirits? Or looking for a great non-alcoholic option? Then raise a glass at SIP Nebraska's 13th Anniversary Spring Festival, May 8th and 9th at Mahoney State Park. There's truly something for everyone with unlimited tastings, live music, great food, and unique experiences like skydiving demos, buzzed bingo, goat yoga, and fun lawn games. Plus, explore local artisans and take your favorites home. Make a weekend of it. Lodging is available right at the park. Grab your ticket package now at sipnebraska.com.
3, 2, 1. The drop is live. Screens freeze everywhere, except yours. You've been training for this moment. And with Aloe Fiber's zero-lag precision, you strike first. No lag, no limits, just speed. Can your internet provider do that? Stay ahead of every drop. Visit aloefiber.com/all-in.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Nominations for the Step Forward Awards are now open. These awards are the state's most prestigious awards for volunteerism, and we need your help to find outstanding volunteers from your region of the state. If you know a volunteer who deserves to be honored for their service, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Nominate Now. Nominations must be submitted by June 1st. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team, or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Attention, able-bodied adults on Medicaid. Starting May 1st, you may have to complete work requirements to keep or receive your Medicaid coverage. This includes working, volunteering, attending school, or participating in a work program. People with disabilities or a serious medical condition may be exempt from these requirements. You must respond if DHHS requests information to verify that you meet these requirements. Visit dhhs.ne.gov/work requirements to learn more. Paid for by Nebraska DHHS.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is Sunday, May 3rd, and it is Lincoln Half Marathon Day, and the traffic outside the studios is at a standstill.
It is. Gas prices are too high for people to just be sitting in this traffic for 45 minutes. Park and come into the mill and have a cup of coffee.
It's barely moving.
Yeah, it felt nice to avoid most of it. I did a good job this time around. Usually I run right into the heat of it, but by the time I got downtown today, they were still a ways out from downtown area.
Yeah, we were fine. We took 56 to 0, but
you guys were also here pretty early.
Yeah.
Well, used to.
That's because we're
just smart.
Yeah.
We're good planners.
Yeah.
We're not like these people.
Unlike
they're just like,
you haven't been a good planner before.
What?
No.
Why am I sitting here?
No. I remember being in Iowa and getting a phone call from you on the way to the old studio.
Yeah, I don't know if Harrison was the if you
Producer.
were the producer or not, but
No.
a few years ago when the Havesy was here, Brandy Benson was in for Nicole, and I couldn't figure out how to get to the studio because it went down 70th, and I was trying to.
I remember Mark was livid.
He was. I was actually right. I was on time. I was just panicking, and I cut through some
I think
neighborhood, and it was just there's some lake I'd never seen. It was really like, but it was crazy. I tried to cut through the east parking lot, and they're like, "No, turn." I mean, it was. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is." And we only had our show for like 4 months at the time. I was like,
"Yeah,
what happens if I'm not there?"
Fired on the spot.
Well, ask Harrison because he's not shown up for a show before, and he's still here. So
nothing happened.
I tried to think of a quick, nice response. Had nothing.
That's what you get.
Hey, only one in how many years?
Comeuppance.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Good job.
We'll
Good job for meeting expectations.
After failing to meet them.
It happens to everybody.
Well, to Harrison's credit,
in his defense,
that was the day after Nebraska lost to Northwestern
my
in
God.
Ireland.
It was pretty brutal. Thank you.
And the whole city.
I feel like you're the only one that remembers.
I
that.
do.
You are.
It was everybody was just in mourning that day because we had all the expectations and the hype and it was
just for gut wrench to set in once again.
Yep. So
well, congrats to the runners. We saw Nia and Rudy.
Yep, Nia and Rudy.
Two of our members.
Megan,
our instructors.
Superfan Megan is out on the course right now.
Jeff is basically stalking on
her whole goal is to beat my PR, which isn't all that impressive. It's like 5 hours and 14 minutes and 37 seconds or something like that. So that's her goal.
It's a good goal.
Was to beat me.
She's on pace to beat that right now.
Yeah, this was 10 years ago that this happened.
Yeah.
And it wasn't here. It was up in the great state of Washington. So
not the year we got lost.
I'll tell you what, that year I got lost, I was on 4:45 pace. I was flying. It was just depressing.
I still don't know how you got lost.
Someone told him the wrong way.
No, they just never didn't tell me to turn. It wasn't like this, like where there's
it was a much smaller race. A lot of walkers in that race too, right?
Isn't it was kind only of like 500 people that did the full marathon.
Okay,
and you don't start with the half marathoners. Like everybody starts the Lincoln together.
Yeah,
and then they break off at the stadium. This is where we started on our own, and then we met. The half marathon started later than the full. So then we kind of met up with the half marathoners. So at the finish line, we're full marathoners, half marathoners. And I was out there crushing it and just
a good song. You were probably playing air drums when you were supposed to be turning because Jeff
feeling good. Instead of turning left, I went straight, and I'm just like, where is everybody?
It's easy to do, especially when it's not a town you're familiar with.
Oh, yeah. It's not like if I was lost in Lincoln, I'd be like, I just need to go down 17th to and I'll be right back on track.
Yeah.
No, this was just, and I was panicking, and luckily I had my phone, like, I guess it was 10 years ago. So it's not like your iPhones now. It was just I don't even know what type of phone it was, but so I called, and my buddy, Mike, was running the full marathon also. So I couldn't call him and be like, dude, where are you at? So I called Nicole, and I was like, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Another panicked phone call from Jeff.
Because this was the second year I did it. So the first year I had no problem. So when I was lost, I was on the street and I looked down over this bridge and there are the runners.
But it was like a really high, like a trestle bridge.
Yeah,
so
I
it was
like scale
really
down the cliff to get there.
They were like tiny people.
So I'm just like, I just need
You're
to get,
like, there's the course. You said that to me.
There they are, right below me. So I just ran to get to downtown because I knew where it ended. So I don't even know. I should go look at the.
I think you ended up being short. I don't think you ended up actually completing marathon that day.
Yep, I was short.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bummer. I know. But
it happens. I think
done.
most people who have ran or done races over a long period of time, it has happened. I've told the story. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I got lost on a triathlon course once in not my hometown, but in a town I was fairly familiar with in Indianola, Iowa. But so it just happens really fast. Triathlons, especially because the volunteers don't always know. Like, so the volunteer that told me to go the wrong way, they were on the running course. And so I said, do I go this way? And they said, yes, but that was the running course. And they were not, I was on the bike at the time. And so the volunteer just wasn't very educated about the course. It was also a very small race. So if you're worried about getting lost, don't do small races, do very big races. You can't, I don't know how you'd get lost doing the Lincoln. Maybe the full, if you're a back of the pack, you could get lost.
It's just out and back. So it's not really, you're not really turning all over the place.
I know, but
going up to 70th and back.
Yeah. I don't know. But
well, when the show's over, we're going to go try to catch Megan at the end. We were going to try to go somewhere, but she's going to be finished probably like around noon, 12:15. So
you got that.
Instead of walking back to our car, driving somewhere, we're just going to walk to the finish. It's right down the
a lot of walking for us, and we won't get a medal.
The nerve of people out there running, so we have to park far away from the studio and walk 8 blocks to get here.
Unbelievable.
That's how far you guys walked?
Yeah, that's how far. All right. Can you believe that? The nerve.
We just want to be safe. We don't want to, that's why we leave extra early too. We left
we parked down on
40 minutes early.
19th.
Okay.
On O Street.
You don't got to rush back for anything either.
No.
It's not like you got Rockets playoffs to watch. I was waiting to slide that in there somewhere.
Harrison is spicy today.
He's waiting for that. It's just dumb. Durant didn't play again. I'm so irritated by this whole thing. And I'm also irritated by, I look at the Eastern Conference, and if the Cavs lose today and the Pistons lose, what a joke the Eastern Conference is. I mean, the
76ers. Well, 76ers beat the Celtics already.
They did. They beat them, yes, in Game 7. And you got the Knicks.
The only teams I felt comfortable with
great,
were the Celtics and Pistons, and Pistons might get eliminated today.
I think they'll win today. They should win Game 7.
We'll see. Banchero might just go nuclear. He's going to go 5 for 20, or he's going to go 15 for 20.
I don't know.
Hotter ice.
I just don't know a lot of players on these Eastern teams because I don't really pay that much attention. I'm paying attention to the West, and that seems like that's where the star power is. Like I was watching some of the Knicks and the Raptors, and I was sitting there and I thought, I don't know one player on the Raptors. I watched like 10 minutes of the game, and I still don't know what player on the Raptors. No, I do because of the game winner, RJ Barrett, who bounced up. Okay, so I know one player. But outside of that, I have no clue who's on their team. Now, the Cavs, my boy, James Harden, is on there. So I know him. And then Donovan Mitchell's on there, right? So I know some players on the Cavs. So I like the star power.
East has a lot of younger guys. Like the stars in the East are like Cunningham, and you can even say Brandon Ingram to a degree.
And it's not even Cunningham, but gosh, you think back to when it was Jordan versus Stockton and Malone.
Well, just when
those are just epic finals.
Just LeBron back in the
yes,
day. Like
LeBron
the East hasn't been who's been running the East since LeBron left?
Well, the Celtics.
Have they?
No, I mean they've won.
Yeah,
but
not running it.
I mean, you had the Pacers run last
and then
year,
they make it to the Celtics had like the Eastern Conference semifinals where they got there over and over and always lose. Then they finally got one, and now they got bounced in the first round.
Yeah,
it's been wide open forever. Like LeBron James' presence has yet to be filled. And then the West is always, I mean, the 3 MVPs are in the West, and it's not even close.
I
It's
know,
SGA, Jokic, or Victor. Take your pick, but West.
I wish Luka was coming back for the series. And I don't know if he is. So the last time the Thunder and the Lakers played, Thunder beat them by 47.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to beat the Thunder. At least you don't have to watch the Rockets. Thunder.
That's what I was telling my sister lives in Tulsa, huge Thunder nut. And she was kind of cheering for the Lakers because she's never seen LeBron play in person. So I think they're going to go to game 1 or game 2.
That's worth it. See LeBron and I don't know how many more times, and he's still playing really good basketball.
I was like, don't wait to game 5. Like go first or second game because I don't know if it'll get to game 5, but we'll see. Thunder are just so good. They're just so athletic and young and.
Yeah, and I don't they're just a good basketball team. I know everyone will say they're free throw merchants to a degree, but so is everybody in the NBA.
Well, so is Michael Jordan. He got all the calls.
Oh, yeah. He deserved them because he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's over. But, yeah, I did. And you know what? I didn't watch any of it. It's
okay. My Nuggets fell.
They did.
And the Timberwolves didn't have Ayo Dosunmu, DiVincenzo,
or
Anthony Edwards.
Is Anthony Edwards back, or is he
He
done?
should be back. Yeah.
Okay. That it won't be a series either. Let's just get to the Spurs Thunder.
That's probably what I'm thinking
for
it's
the
gonna
title.
Be.
That's what it needs to be for.
I would take Timberwolves or I'd take Spurs. I just don't. I don't want to see the Thunder again. Although I don't think anyone's going to stop them.
Nope. And now all the star powers fall. I mean, if it's just the Knicks left, it's just over. It's a foregone conclusion. I'm gonna have to watch some hockey to be interesting.
Hockey's good. Playoff hockey is the move
instead of NBA.
Both is the move, but playoff hockey is always good.
Like there's 2 game 7s today, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not really into it all that much.
In the East, no. I mean, I'm just waiting for the Western Conference games. I like watching the Timberwolves, the Spurs, the Lakers, just because of the story there. But I will watch the East begrudgingly, if that makes sense.
Well, you'll watch it because that's just your job, right? You got to know what's going on.
It's just not as fun to watch. But to be fair, this has been one of the better first round playoffs in the NBA in a long time.
Just because game 7s.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, it's just been absolute chaos right off the rip. Even the Lakers Rockets. You're losing superstars, but you weren't expecting LeBron to take the Lakers all the way through and win it.
I don't even know what happened in game 6. I do. I think they were
offense was really bad.
5 for 29 from 3.
You guys were 18% from 3. I think what were you?
Reed Shepherd was 1 for 10. I saw.
Yeah, I think you guys probably shot like 35% in that game. You guys shot a nice, cool 35% in that game.
Yeah, it's bad.
And then you guys were 18% from 3.
You know, it would have been nice. It would have been nice if the leading scorer of the team would muster up some intestinal fortitude to get out there and do something.
You guys just without Kevin Durant were a shell of yourselves.
Oh,
but you go all year pretty much. He's healthy, and then you lose him, and then you just lose complete function of your offense.
I mean, he's 78 games he played, and then he just. We'll see what they do here in the offseason. I don't know.
I didn't like the move for Kevin Durant to begin with.
No, it was kind of stupid.
It seemed rushed.
Would have been nice.
Just made it as the best number 2 overall seed.
There goes Pete running by.
Now he spent a bunch of money on Kevin Durant to be first round exits.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's why I don't know. I'm just haven't been huge into the NBA for a while.
Well, what about baseball? Have you been catching up with that? It's been a tough weekend for.
Yeah, it happens. I think it's funny now because I was listening to a couple podcasts and talking about the football fandom and just so many ups and downs, and it's like, oh, look at that great play by Dylan, and then people are just like, well, the next one he's going to throw a pick.
Yeah,
that's just how now you kind of
but in their defense, he probably did.
Well, he probably did. Now it's kind of sneaking into baseball. It's like panic setting in.
Yeah, we weren't. No one was thinking hosting a regional. Now it's like this is unbelievable.
Well, kind of like
basketball,
college or the men's basketball,
yeah,
right?
Really
How it's like, well, if they make the tournament, that's great.
There's still people
we want to
that-
get a win, and then you're 20-0, and then you lose a couple, and you're just like, what's wrong with this team?
Well, even losing to Iowa, everyone's like, see?
Yeah,
and it's like, you don't get to say that.
I
Like,
know,
you weren't projecting us to make the tournament, let alone win the first game or the second game. You don't get to say, see, I told you, because we lost to Iowa.
Yeah, and people, they have bad series. Like, what team wins every series in baseball?
The biggest problem
Doesn't
is we're having a bunch of football fans starting to dial in on basketball and baseball.
That is probably true.
Right. Which
And
are they're so different that
Right.
it feels, when you're excited and you're cheering for your team, it feels so much high stakes because that's what you're used to with football. I'm not saying that football fans are dumb. I'm just saying you get in that moment of thinking it's all or nothing. And then you have to zoom out. You're like, it's okay. We don't have to win everything.
Yeah, you kind of see
We're
that.
not going to win everything.
Yeah, that was creeping into the bat. I was like,
yes.
We're using our football mindsets.
Oh, Bruce and Lindsay are walking down, crossing the street right now.
Are they going to pop in?
I don't
on the
know.
show?
Sorry, I'm trying not to be too distracted, but
Well, there's not a lot of movement of cars going on. It's just the same cars sitting
boat's
there.
still there.
A
Sorry.
lot of white
So
knuckling.
anyway, about football fans, it just need to adjust our expectations.
Well, the thing is the football attitude of like worst case scenario all the time. That's just how a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And now it's creeping into baseball. Oh, I can't believe we're losing to Ohio State. This just they're not they're not hosting. This is like
they're 18, 20, 21-year-olds. It's always my thing is you got a bunch of young kids. Like, you're not gonna get always super consistent unless you have the UCLA lineup. But I'm all for, like, hey, if you want to criticize the 2-7 loss to Ohio State, by all means, there are things to criticize and not be happy about.
Sure.
What I don't enjoy is, oh, season's over. See, it told you guys, don't get excited. Like,
that's the football mentality.
That's where relax.
Creeping into baseball. That's
Zoom out.
that's the same thing that's happening. It's like, just because we've lost a couple doesn't mean the season's over. Yes,
There's
obviously
we
it's
got
just
our fan club. Look, there's Whitley.
Yep, I see.
Wave to her.
Oh, did she see me?
Yes, she does.
So obviously the season's not over. They can still host a regional. It's fine. Like, let's just let the season play out and see how it goes. Like,
win today.
There's a lot of games.
Get the midweek versus Creighton, win the series versus Iowa.
Sweep Iowa.
That'd be better.
That'd be great. See, an Iowa sweep would make up for going 1-2 this weekend.
It would.
And this is the second weekend they're on the road too, and just kind of.
Yeah, on that Friday, like, don't get me wrong, there's things to worry about with that Friday. They're really trying to figure that out on who's going to be on the mound for that Friday on the opening of weekends. Not a great problem to have, like, running into it. So, like I said, I can understand some of the concerns, but
well, it's not like they got blown up. I mean, they lost 2-1, so the pitching was great.
I think yesterday
on Friday.
was 2-7 though, wasn't it?
I can't remember the exact. Well, we were talking about Friday night pitching, so they did well.
Yeah, Friday they did fine, but
and even giving up 7 runs, like this, the bats have kind of cooled down a little bit this weekend, which is it's okay. You just gotta breathe, right? But everybody's up in arms about getting their tickets for the region.
Oh, that's a whole other.
And then they go and lose 2 in a row, and you're like, oh.
3-7 for yesterday was your final score. Yeah, that's a tough one for the regional tickets. That was the whole conversation, and then the volleyball fans got open about it too, and they were pretty upset because they didn't get to their season tickets for regionals when volleyball hosted. I don't know how other athletic departments do it necessarily. If we're kind of outside of the norm for not letting our season ticket holders, I think we would be.
Well, and the thing is, like, you're not bringing in any more money because the playoff ticket or the regional ticket is set at, okay, it's going to be $50 for this seat, $60 for this, 30 for this, 20 to sit on the grass. Like, so what difference? Like, who buys them? Like, so give your season ticket holders the first dibs.
Well, it's
and
the
then go
people
from
who
there.
spend the most money at Nebraska.
No, they're
First
spending
dibs.
money on football though. Probably.
The way I would do it is people who get first dibs, how many games have you been to? Baseball games. Just baseball games.
Yeah. And then
they get first dibs. Because the people that were actually at Haymarket Park would be the persons who deserve to go get those regional seats first.
And they're going to be the most enthusiastic.
Of course, yeah,
right?
because they're. I mean, it's been a crappy spring too for baseball.
Well, the game I went to was beautiful.
Well, you got lucky.
That was me being a fair weather. Let's go. That's going to be 70 out. We'll go to this game.
Yeah. And you wouldn't get first pick then because you're a fair weather fan, which is totally no, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, like that's just the way that makes most sense to me. How many baseball, softball games? Because softball's the same thing. They won't get the regional seats either.
And they can track all this stuff by like even when I got my ticket to go, like they could be like, oh, Joe Smith sold this ticket to Jeff, right? Because they transfer it. Everything gets transferred on the Husker website. So
I know. My emails tell me, my professional emails know every time I go to an event, because I get a whole horde of check out this one, even if that ticket's transferred over. So
so
they have the information.
And meanwhile, in the softball realm, they just roll along. Sweep yesterday, back to back in the doubleheader. They're kind of like the volleyball team. We just kind of, just assume they're going to win now at this point, which is, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, not worried about those guys not hosting.
So the Big Ten tournament then would be next. Does this start next weekend? Because I think this is it for softball.
I think so, yeah. For softball, this is it. So it would start up.
Big Ten, and they did win the Big Ten championship. I sent that to one of my Iowa friends, saying I was looking around to find an Iowa Big Ten championship in any sport, men's or women's, and I couldn't find any. So,
what is Iowa's sport?
Wrestling.
No,
I mean, it used to be.
Kind of. Yeah.
They're just kind of, they've beat us 11 to 12 years in football.
That's not that they beat us. Okay. That's not really saying much.
Ohio State.
It used to be
Michigan
wrestling.
State. Used to be wrestling.
Yeah.
Then it was women's basketball for Caitlin Clark
for a few years. And they're still good women's basketball.
But in all honesty, I think that Iowa suffers from kind of what Nebraska does too, where like we're unfortunately in the Midwest. And so when you're trying to recruit these college kids, it's really hard when they can go to California, they can go to, or you can come to Iowa and Nebraska. It makes it harder. And probably the earning potential is higher at other schools.
Yeah.
So there is that.
We do have a text from Hizzlebear, which it'd be nice to see Hizzlebear at the gym one of these days.
Hizzlebear.
He's a former member
Who
of
is
Farrell's.
It's
Hizzlebear.
Who is it? CJ?
No.
Oh, okay.
Text in. It's Greg. Greg.
Oh, okay.
His wife had a baby.
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, I know. That's all you had to say.
All right.
You couldn't think of his name.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen him.
I know.
And I know him by his text name.
I know. I did
whenever
not.
AD reads his name.
But no, I know Greg. Madeleine Greg. Yes, I know.
6 a.m.
Yes.
He said people just need to get in the queue and stop whining about their season tickets.
Well,
it's postseason play.
Yep.
He must have got a ticket and he's not a season ticket holder. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I mean, that's fair. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it looks like for our athletic departments. Like, if we're truly out of the norm or if this is kind of per usual and we're just not used to getting to host.
I don't have any, so I don't really have any skin in the game. So, but all right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and throw it to break and we'll be right back. 937 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and frosty drinks, all served up with TVs covering every inch of the walls so you'll never miss a play. Stop in for their incredible daily specials like $3 tall boys on Mondays, 5 wings for less than $6 on Wednesdays, and $20 beer buckets on Fridays. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753, $199 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, $10,250 due at signing, no security deposit required, tax, title, and license fees extra, residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
May is National Electrical Safety Month. LES is here to help you stay safe around electricity with simple, practical tips. Learn how to protect yourself, your home, and your loved ones at les.com/safety.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank were neighbors who could help with a home loan.
You're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day, because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home. Others are looking to build. And some are refinancing to make what they have work a little better. But the one thing they all need? A personal guide through the mortgage process. At Pinnacle Bank, our local lenders work closely with you to find the right kind of loan and the best rates possible. Because every path home deserves someone by your side. Find your lender today with Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Schwiezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit schwiezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwiezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Fitness Fanatics. The traffic is still at a standstill here.
I mean,
in front of the studio.
I would be freaking. I'm assuming some of these people have turned their cars off by now because I would be freaking out if I had to sit.
It's pretty crazy.
I mean, they have barely moved in an hour, which obviously, like, you're trying to cross
It's
not going to happen.
It should be clearing up here in the next 20 minutes, I would say.
Then
20 more minutes, guys.
Right.
30 minutes.
Listening in the car. Just hang tight.
It's rough.
You live in the grave you made for yourself. So you made a bad choice.
Not everybody knows what's going on, but also
You got to know what's going on here.
these cars that are right in front of us, they were on 9th. This is 9th, right? 11th. 11th.
Yeah.
They were on 11th and turned onto O. Like at some point, they could have just kept going down 11th. Like I would not have turned because they have been even on 11th for a very long time.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Nobody's really in the turning lane now on 11th.
All right. So quick update on our garden. There isn't one.
Well, there's no update yet because we haven't planted anything.
But you did
yet.
buy some seeds.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
there was
but I
one
don't know.
step.
The hardest part is done.
Yeah.
Well, we probably have to buy some soil too to fill out the.
You didn't buy them at the same time?
No, because I didn't want to lug the things of
Jeff
soil.
wasn't there.
And it was just going to be too cold. So I knew we weren't going to be planting anything. So I don't know. I
But
think
we
we're
did-
supposed to start the seeds though.
I think
Okay.
you guys can start planting. Yeah, right?
I don't know. I don't
Why
think
wouldn't
you're
you?
supposed to plant the seeds right in the garden. Aren't you supposed to plant them ahead of time, or can we? I feel like we're just going to put them in the garden in the little
We just throw them in there.
for
and-
survival
and
of the fittest.
That's right.
Yeah, you just figure
Right.
it out. Just to start
If
planting and see what
I
happens.
don't want any notes. That's just what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see what happens. I was also mowing yesterday. So we mow the yard for our neighbor who's out of town quite often. And I thought this would be a very controversial subject too for our listeners because
Okay.
I am an extremely chaotic mower.
Oh boy.
I do not follow straight lines. Sometimes I go in a square and then I'll go up and down. And then sometimes I'll just go in a circle around the tree. And then if there's one little patch, I'll just go back and forth. So I was trying to irritate people. Like, I dare you to walk by or drive by and see me mowing like this and be like, what are they doing? Because
I
I
would have
am
been mad.
extremely
Now,
chaotic. I've never had an official diagnosis of ADHD, but if you watch me mow, you would say, oh no, she definitely has ADHD. I can't stay focused on one
Can't
pattern.
focus on the line.
No, I get just okay. And his yard isn't a square.
That's kind of like all.
Right. Our yard is a square.
Yeah, it's back and forth.
Yeah.
And
That's
how you mow our
I'm
front yard.
still kind of chaotic on our yard.
There's
Sometimes I'm
nothing
going
even
the
mow
long way.
around.
Sometimes I'm going the short
Well, that's
way.
okay.
Right. But
That's all right.
his is weird. So, you do a straight line, but then there's grass on the right and grass on the left. So what do? Then I just go and kind of go back and forth over the short
You
part.
do one ring around, sometimes 2 rings around, and then you pick your pattern.
I have many patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was I was kind of having fun just being how chaotic can I
Well, when
actually
you-
mow?
When you're in the backyard, it's like
yeah, in the
nobody
backyard
sees.
was when I was the most unhinged because people can't see that.
And our neighbors in our neighborhood, there's some yards that just like we have a neighbor 2 doors down that probably will only mow for the 4th
They just
of
mowed.
July.
They just mowed
With
this
all the
week.
dandelions.
Yeah. But it's only dandelions because they also never break leaves either. So there's really no grass in there because it's all leaves. So they mowed dandelions and it's just leaves on their yard.
That sounds like the most depressing neighborhood of lawns.
That is just the one. We have also very meticulous lawns.
Yeah, there's a few
in our
really
neighborhood.
nice ones. Like ours.
And we're right smack dab in the middle. We probably go 2 days longer than we should before we mow.
I mean, in the backyard, we may make it a little.
And
but
our
it's the
neighbor's
backyard.
house, he doesn't have a lot of grass either, so it doesn't. You can't tell. It's not like it's the type of lawn where you can't see the lines afterwards. You know what I mean? Like our other neighbor on our other side, like they did diagonal lines last time, and you can see their lines. Charles's yard is not like that. It's
No.
very sparse grass.
Yeah.
So what can you see lines on yours?
No, we have
you can when it gets to be green. We have like patches of green in our
we
front
have it.
yard. It's really
I don't
weird.
know
like,
what kind of grass it is, but it's extremely dense and it's like dead half the time, and it takes forever to grow. And then when it does, it's beautiful and green.
Yeah.
So it's some type of
takes a little while.
different kind of. So it's basically like a hay field the first couple times we mow because it's just
push
brown.
mower?
Yeah, we have a push mower.
We have a little electric push mower.
Mm-hmm. That's also why I can be a chaotic mower because it's really light, so
It's
I can
tiny, you just flip. You could just
whip it
do with
around
one
and-
hand. It's not a big.
So do we have
I
any
need like
other?
a picture of your guys' lawn.
Do
Like,
we
I'm
have
worried.
any other chaotic mowers out there? Or should I put like my GPS walk on next time I mow.
Yeah,
and
that would be interesting to see how you gonna go around.
show the
Like when I
pattern.
mow, I will like I'll mow a couple of rows. So like we have a rectangle, right?
Yeah, our yard is very square.
So I'll do a couple rows this way, so I don't always have to turn around in the driveways, right? So I'll kind of go up and down, and then I'll go the horizontal the whole way.
And
But
do
I-
you go vertical the next time?
Not really.
You guys are making me sick.
We don't always.
We
Sometimes
just started
I mow.
mowing.
Sometimes
We-
Jeff mows.
We just started mowing our own yard, like
Last year.
like maybe August.
We got a mower since we moved to Lincoln.
Yeah.
What?
We had other people mowing our
Oh,
yard.
okay.
Right.
We hired.
But then
it
we were
done.
like, okay, our yard is so small, we can just do it ourselves, and so we do. But no,
Do you guys don't like mowing?
I don't mind it when it's nice out.
I actually like. Now I kind of do like it because you get that feeling of like, look what I did. I have a nice cut grass and I
Yeah.
pull in, and I did that. So it's kind of cool. And we've done like, we went out a couple weeks ago. We pulled some weeds.
We've done a
did
lot
stuff.
of yard work. We've done more yard work this year than we've done since we've lived in that house. In 8
Combined.
years. Yeah. Combined. Yes.
Like we cut a little bush out in the back. Well, yeah, we've done a lot of stuff.
Okay, nice.
So
we're ahead of the game.
Now
this
the
year.
lawn. Now the lawn and the
Any
garden.
text?
That's
Do we
nice.
have any
No.
rage texting?
Nobody texts in about
Okay.
about yards. But
Chaotic
again, our
mowing.
yard isn't like some big beautiful yard. Like,
It is beautiful. The
No, but you
grass
can
is once
make
it
a-
grows.
You can make a tiny space beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
it is. I mean, yeah. So it's brown, green, and brown. The backyard is just lush of green grass, where all the animals have gone to the bathroom over the last 7 years.
They
I mean,
haven't killed the grass.
It
They've-
is thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. I mean, you probably have to mow. I probably have to. If I was mowing correctly, I would have to mow it probably twice a week.
So you guys bag it?
No.
That's
No.
no. That's
The bag on
All
our
right,
mower
all right.
is so small, it's comical. It's basically a Ziploc bag. Like
It'd
it.
fill up in like
Okay,
3
then I
seconds.
probably wouldn't bag
I
it either.
want to just for fun to see how far. I don't think we'd even get one
It
swipe
would
down
be
our
really
yard
bad.
before it got full.
I don't have the patience to
It's
bag. And what's the
ridiculous.
point? Why would I bag the grass?
I think it's healthier for the lawn not to, because you got to. It helps. It's like compost kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't bag.
If you do it right.
Do what?
So you're not like piling up too much, depending on which way you're going, whichever way it's spitting.
So
it
is that why you go? Well, it just falls forward.
It
Falls
just blows
underneath.
around. This is Nebraska. The wind blows and everything blows around. And then I have also this year been getting the leaf blower out. After this is the first time I've ever done this in my whole life as a mower. Post mowing, getting the leaf blower out and clearing off the driveway, clearing off I never did that ever.
I hate that. That's my least favorite part. Not because
I love that part.
I hate it because I live in an apartment. And
Yeah.
that is the most annoying process because they bring out the leaf
Oh.
blowers and I watch these guys just blow it across one driveway to the next driveway.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I
what are
try
we
to
doing?
make it so it goes right back into the grass.
Yeah,
not
no,
blowing it
that's
out
a
into the
nice-
street or
nice finishing touch.
First time ever. This is the first time we've ever had a leaf blower
Look at us
this year.
We're getting
Real
I love
homeowners.
That. I love that leaf blower. I use it for so much stuff. I use it for cleaning things too. It's very handy.
Well, I would love to live somewhere where I didn't have to do anything in the yard.
You know.
Great.
Okay,
we
but
do.
we also have one other thing to talk about because we have our own nature channel right outside our window. We're so excited
This
about
is
it.
big time.
I thought Harrison would be more excited, but he's too young.
He's a farm kid. He's like, oh, a bird.
I know, but this is
You're
the
excited about a
city.
bird?
So we have 2 windows in the front of our house, and the past couple weeks there's been this robin every once in a while on the windowsill, and I'm like, "What? That robin? There's another robin." Well, it was just one, and she built a little nest on our window ledge. I went to go open the window earlier this week, Friday, and there was a little nest, and it had 2 eggs in it.
3.
Well, there's 3 now. Thanks for spoiling it.
Oh,
No, because did you know that it's a robin's nest, and they lay 3 to 5 eggs in a nest, and usually 1 per day. So we haven't been able to see it today because this one that we took with the Harrison just put up is our 3 eggs. Because then, yesterday Jeff was like, "There's 3 eggs," and she's been sitting on her eggs nest, and so maybe there'll be another egg on the nest. Why are you laughing? Everyone else I've talked to thinks it's cool.
It is really cool.
Shut up. Don't patronize me.
So
we get to watch the circle of life.
Yeah,
And
those
it
little
could be the
baby little-
circle of life of foxes just decimating
be,
it because we
yes.
have a lot of foxes in our neighborhood. But I feel like this was a really good spot for this mom because there's also a lilac bush right in front of the windowsill. So it's very well hidden. She's very well hidden.
So you guys are going to put up a camera?
Well, we
Ooh,
have one.
You guys have a trail cam?
We have a Blink camera, but her daughter has it, so we got to get it back from her. She took it when she got her kittens, and she wanted to see what they were doing all day long. So
I want to keep the blind open.
The
so I can
curtain.
just go the curtains. I just go look at the bird.
No,
and the eggs, but she wants it shut. So then when the bird's on there, if we go to look, it flies away.
No, well, I know, but she needs to feel safe.
She wants some privacy.
Yeah, and if our cat
Our cat is dumb.
Sees
She's
this
not
thing.
gonna know the bird's there.
yes, she will. When they're babies and they're chirping, I think she will. When the
Yeah, if
babies
we
are
have
hatched.
the window open.
I don't know. Well, we'll have to see.
But no, there's 3 eggs in there. That's pretty
Maybe
cool.
4. We'll see because she was sitting on it this morning, all morning before we left. We have to go outside
Doing
to
some
see
business
that right now. No, it's so cool. I've never had a bird's nest this close that
It
we
is
can
cool.
just look
I
at.
think that is nice. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, if
I was
you
just getting a chuckle.
woke
Don't
up
get me
one
wrong.
day, Harrison, and there was a bird nest outside your window, you're telling me you would never look? And
I would look at it for
okay,
sure.
see,
I look at it.
you're just jealous.
You guys are cracking me up. It's like you guys are
We're
entering like a
city
new
slickers.
stage of life. Like you're just gardening, you're mowing,
We are old.
discovering
Well-
bird's nest with eggs.
Our kids they're done.
We
I
are
mean,
manifesting. That's what
Yeah.
we're been doing. We're manifesting nature
Feel
just
like
with our
fly fishing's
talk.
next, maybe for Jeff.
We're not good fishermen.
I
Fisher people.
loved I had so many great memories of growing up fishing with my grandpa and going
Great
on
time.
fishing trips, but I am just not
I feel like he
I'm
didn't.
not good.
Did
at
he
all.
not actually teach you anything?
did.
Or
I know.
were you just really bad? And so he really just didn't. He just let you just. Was there even bait on your hook?
No, there was.
Was there even a hook on the end of your
Yeah, I
line?
caught all
I
kinds
feel
of
like
fish.
your grandpa was a real fisherman.
He was a real fisherman.
And you have learned nothing.
I can put a hook on and tie I know how to tie a knot and
You don't know how to clean a fish.
Oh no. Well, he did all that.
Yeah, but you should have learned from him how to do it.
He was always, my gosh, we'd go out on the boat. And I mean, all he did when there were multiple grandkids on this boat, he never fished.
I know, that's sweet.
He was always like, oh, my hook broke off, right? The line snaps. And he's always he's to one cousin and then he's to another cousin. And then he never got to put we were out on the boat ever.
And he loved it. He loved it.
But I just never, we had a pond in our backyard in Altoona and I went out there and fished.
We
and-
have a picture of you holding a fish.
Yeah. So but I'm just like,
I'm pretty sure he was wearing a glove.
Yeah. All I can fish with is like a worm and a bobber. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not like I'm not like an angler or anything. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how to clean a fish, but it's just a great time. I went fishing yesterday. I didn't catch a single thing.
That's
but
why I get real
it's
impatient.
Good time still.
I know. And
Is it?
and Ben really, he's just,
You can't even say that because I got him a fishing pole 2 years
But he
ago for
doesn't-
Christmas and he hasn't even opened
he
it.
doesn't know what he's supposed to do
It's
with
still
it.
in the package, so it's not like he was just Christmas morning, just whatever, getting it all ready so we could go fishing.
Well, that's where the dad's got to be like, hey, son, let's go fishing.
Yeah,
He has a friend that's a fisherman, so he should just go fishing
I would
with
have
Chris.
no idea.
He wants to think that he likes to fish because he listens to country music and they talk about fishing. But I don't think he would
Poor
really
Ben's just
enjoy
getting
it.
blasted on the airwaves.
I think he would be bored out there.
I do too. I think.
I mean,
he
there
would
was
be
one
bored.
time Nicole and I went fishing in Des Moines, like on the Saylorville Lake by the spillway. And we got 2 poles and we're throwing out there and a guy about 20 feet to my left, literally fish after fish after fish. And we're sitting there with nothing. I mean, the bobber goes under, but I jerk and it's just gone. The worm's gone. I mean,
not the best hook.
No, it is so bad. We're just so bad at it. But I know I honestly I do feel bad that I never really took Ben fishing.
Well, you can still take him fishing.
What a counter.
Then I have to get a fishing license.
We do kind of burn. We have a little bit because Ben didn't fish a ton when we lived in in our Altoona where we had a pond, but Katie did. So on our fridge, we have a picture of Katie holding a fish and you holding a fish.
No fish for Ben.
We have a picture of Ben holding a fish. I do have one. It's on my Instagram.
You need to print it.
I know. I do.
So we can hang it up.
No, it's more fun to let him think that we actually never took him fishing because I don't think he remembers, but he did. I have it. I can find it.
He literally sees that. It's just like
we need to put it on there
no
just to give him a
fish
hard
for
time.
Ben.
That's not true.
And he's wanted to go fishing.
I'll show you after break.
I just haven't ever done it. I don't know. Just
He has had a fishing pole new in package for 2 years.
you got it 2 years ago?
Yes. At least.
Well, I don't have a pole.
I know.
Then it's like, wow, there's so much to get. Like, what do I need?
They're like $35.
Bobbers.
Yeah, it
or
was
you're just
cheap.
catching like
I got him a
bluegill.
cheap one because just to see if he liked it, and he hasn't even opened it. In fact, last year or just like at the end of last summer, he was asking me where it was, and it was in the garage, still in the package.
Well,
and I had to go dust
he
it
doesn't
off.
know what he's supposed
Now
to do.
it's in
with
his
it.
room. So no.
Yeah, I guess that's where Dad's supposed to step in and let's get some fishing done.
Well, to be fair, like I just you get into it, Like my dad never took us fishing, but I was also out in the country, so the creek was there, and we just go fish in the creek.
All right. Well, that's it for nature.
That's our nature segment
for the day.
It's a good nature segment. All right, we're gonna go to break. Stay with us. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank were neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day, because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753. $199 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. $10,250 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. It is Lincoln Half Marathon Day. Our awesome listener Megan is.
What?
Cars have not moved since the last segment.
They haven't moved since the show started.
That's
No.
insanity how long these guys have been here.
Yeah, there's been cars out in front of the studio since the show started that have not moved, and it's been now 55 minutes.
Mhm.
Well,
And they've been
traffic's
here
good
before.
for our line of work. So sorry if you're
I
in the
can
car
see.
listening to
So
us.
when
but
we got here and we walked past 11th and O to come in to put our stuff back down, there was a white car getting ready to turn, and I can still see that car over here. It's moved maybe 5 spaces. I don't even know how people are moving other than they're just U-turning and
I
then
think they are.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
seeing cars somehow come back this way.
Yeah.
People are just hitting U-turns.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But Megan
Wow.
she's officially over the halfway point.
Oh,
She on pace to beat you?
Right now she is.
Mhm, mhm.
She's yes. Now I'm not saying I'm rooting against her to
Sounds
beat
like
me. But
she trained probably a lot better than you. You did train well
I was
for that
trained
one.
for my Bellingham
Yeah,
marathons.
you were.
I did my 10, 20, 10s. I was ready.
Yeah.
It'll be close. Typically, well, at least in my experience, my second half was always slower than my first half.
Mhm.
I feel like that's probably most.
So
Yeah.
she's like, if she had the exact same pace for her first half, for her second half, she'll finish in 5 hours.
She still has, she has a pretty good cushion right now to
Yeah.
beat you.
So that's her motivation.
So how many
Yeah.
miles is she? What's her? Why am I blanking on it?
It's 26.2
26.2.
is the full.
Okay, so how many miles is she getting?
She's in 14 right now, 14 miles in.
Yeah, she's over
Okay.
halfway.
Yeah, she's over halfway.
So we got to run. Will you run like an 8-minute mile then?
No.
9-minute mile?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm trying
More
to
like
figure
11.
out. I'm doing the math.
Yeah.
Not
No.
right here.
No.
More like 11.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's a long run. I'm not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
'Cause
not
I've done-
full-time runners. We've never been full-time runners either. I feel like I've never done a race where the only thing I did to train for it was
Yeah,
run.
we've never really done that. So
No,
we've
we
always been
basically
doing
run like
barrels while we're
3
doing it.
days a week to train.
All right, Nicole, what we're actually going to talk some health and wellness.
As usual.
kind of talking some health and wellness with running and stuff like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We just don't practice because
Right.
I can't. You run.
Yeah.
I don't.
I usually run on Sundays.
And every year on this day, I always get a little inspired. Like
I know.
there's been multiple times today I thought I just need to get out and run 1 mile and see how my
You
heel
should
feels.
just to see.
Just get out and
Right.
run and see how it feels because I have some bursitis in my heels. So it's a little.
But you also need to get new shoes.
Well, that's a self-diagnosed
Right.
bursitis. So
Yeah.
according to Chat GPT, that's
What is
I
that?
have.
It's just inflammation of like
inflammation
the joint.
of my Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
in
from
my heel.
the blood clots?
No.
medication?
Oh, I've had this for years.
Oh, so this is
Just overuse.
Yeah, okay.
Just an overuse injury. But no, we are going to talk about health and fitness. We're going to talk about health because we talk about how I want to talk about more about the science of why we say exercise can help your blood pressure, how it can help your cholesterol. So just like really still wanting to, because we all know that diet is going to be the main driver of changing your body composition, right? Weight loss is what you eat. Exercise is basically to improve your life, like lifestyle improvements. And so I just wanted to talk about a little bit about the science, because I think, because you were talking to someone, one of your friends, about some blood work that he got done. And I just think doctors don't do really enough to educate people on like how they can affect their blood markers, right? Like exercise, how that can affect your blood sugar, how it can affect your blood pressure. So we're just going to do high level kind of science about why it's important to exercise. Even if you don't want to change the way your body looks, exercise is really important.
Yeah, that's what like when people are, like, well, I'm not saying like if you're overweight, it's not because it's like we just want you to be healthy.
Yeah, like
it's not about how you look.
No, and
right?
we've talked about this
It's
before.
about being healthy.
Like everybody's different. We could all eat the exact same thing and we would all still look different. We would not look the same. Like we're not supposed to all look exactly the same. So for me, like I think a good goal for people is to find a place, kind of find a place with your relationship with your body and the way that you look that allows you to enjoy your life with your family, but also be able to do the things that you want to do, like to be able to walk around this course and cheer people on and stuff like that. So there's a balance there. We've said this a million times on this show. Like we aren't gym owners because we think everyone should have 6-pack abs. We're gym owners who want everyone to be able to carry their grandkids and, get down on the floor and get with their dog and get back up and do all these lifestyle things that can enhance your life as you get older.
Right.
And so exercise, a lot of times people think, oh, I'm just going to add exercise and I'm just going to change my body. Well, it's not going to change the way that you think it is, but it does change a lot of those healthy, like lifestyle markers, heart disease and stuff like that.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stay with us. Coming up, hour number 2, 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure the kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and frosty drinks, all served up with TVs covering every inch of the walls so you'll never miss a play. Stop in for their incredible daily specials like $3 tall boys on Mondays, 5 wings for less than $6 on Wednesdays, and $20 beer buckets on Fridays. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home. Others are looking to build. And some are refinancing to make what they have work a little better. But the one thing they all need? A personal guide through the mortgage process. At Pinnacle Bank, our local lenders work closely with you to find the right kind of loan and the best rates possible. Because every path home deserves someone by your side. Find your lender today with Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. It is hour number 2, and we are going to be talking exercising and how it helps with blood pressure, cholesterol, stuff like that. Stuff I'm dealing with.
Just think about how bad. Well, okay, part of it too, because spoiler alert, we're going to talk about this later. But like when you stop exercise, the first time you exercise, it improves your blood pressure. Not like in a clinical way, but like you're taking steps to improve your blood pressure. We'll talk about the science of that. But also, when you stop exercising, you lose the effects of the blood pressure benefits. And so when you were having your blood pressure taken, that was when you were in the middle of your blood clot situation. You weren't exercising. So it'll be interesting to see,
Yeah.
But just think if you hadn't been exercising, how much worse your blood pressure could have been.
Yeah.
Plus your nutrition left a lot to be desired. So
not anymore.
No, you've already had your fruits today. No vegetables yet.
One fruit. Yeah.
Okay.
An apple.
Okay. So the thing, without getting like super duper like technical with your blood pressure, obviously our heart is a muscle. It's not skeletal muscle. It's not a muscle like your biceps or your quads. Your heart is called a smooth muscle, like your organs that have movement to them are called smooth muscles, like your also your digestive system, stuff like that. But So when you're exercising, doing cardio, you're working that muscle. You're working your heart muscle. So that's going to be a benefit right away. Like you're working that muscle. You're making it stronger. But it's also, there is, and I remember when I used to take that pre-workout that had nitric oxide in it. What was it called? I loved that pre-workout. They don't make it anymore.
Insanity? Or
No.
Something like that.
I can't remember. But
Fuel?
no, not Fuel. Way before that. Way before. Like the first, you won't remember. Curtis got me on it.
Oh, way before Fuel.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I digress. But so nitric oxide is something that is produced when you exercise, and it basically tells your blood vessels to relax. So what is happening when you have heart disease and high blood pressure is your arteries are stiff. And so it takes a lot more effort to get your blood through your arteries because they're really stiff. When you exercise and you're pumping blood through those arteries and that nitric oxide is expanding your arteries, it's making them more flexible. And that just leads to less problems down the line as far as like circulation goes and your blood pressure. So that's kind of the science part of blood pressure. Does that make sense? Were you listening?
That was the most non-convincing I've ever heard.
I know.
No, I'm listening.
So what does your body produce?
Nitric oxide.
Good job.
All right.
I knew he was going to get that one. I knew he would.
That
was an easy one.
I take it back.
Like the cars in front of this.
It's distracting.
The cars in front of the boat are gone now. So they've gone. They've driven.
There must have been one gap where they could have
I don't
squeaked
know.
through.
He hasn't moved. Like he could move up a lot farther.
Why hasn't he moved? That would make me so mad.
He's probably falling asleep.
No,
He
that's
probably
true. I
is
can't
asleep.
even see the car.
See?
There's no cars.
He
Look,
could go straight.
look how far he could go.
Yeah.
What if his car broke down right there?
Maybe. Might.
Running out of gas from sitting too long.
No, the distracting portion of the show is now taken over by Jeff. You're having a hard time.
Well, this is
focusing.
more of your topic, right?
Okay, but I'm talking to you.
I am.
This is
I'm
the average Jeff.
It is average Jeff.
Right. So you should be interested.
I am interested.
Okay.
Let's learn more, Jeff.
I am.
Right.
I want to learn.
You were on board for this topic.
I'm
I
here
need you to
learn.
lock in.
I'm locked in.
So what I wanted to talk about, that was it for the science lesson, because what I wanted to talk about was a kind of a timeline of what can happen when you start exercising and when you continue to exercise, because with exercise, consistency is going to be the most important thing. In fact, I saw a study, I haven't really looked into it too much, but people who are active when they're children or their kids, teenagers, early in life, and then stop exercising, like they get the most benefit of the exercise when they're in their early life. If they stop exercising, their mortality, like their death rates, end up being exactly the same as someone who'd never worked out their whole entire life. So what's more important is being consistently active. Now, that does not mean that you continue to do all the things that you did when you were in your 20s. You adapt your exercise routine, but consistency for exercise is the number one, like, most important thing, because within your first week of exercising, and 3-4 times a week, you don't have to do it every single day. I prefer to exercise every day, but not everybody does.
We do, yes.
Right. Every day.
Well,
It's
we
kind of
have
a
to.
mental thing for me. I need to do it too. But even 3 to 4 times a day or a week, and it doesn't have to be super strenuous, but it does have to be something that gets your heart rate up, kind of gets you to sweat a little bit.
Would that include like walking?
You'd probably have to be a little more vigorous exercise than just walking, like walking faster, up hills.
Okay.
Like if you can find somewhere hilly, like you want to be out of breath slightly.
Okay.
So that's where weighted vests come in too. Sometimes you could put on a weighted vest. It's going to increase the load that you're carrying. So that might be something that you do, but it has to be at a pace. You're working up a little bit of sweat. You could still have a conversation, but you're huffing and puffing a little bit.
Okay.
But so within the first one workout, you're going to see an improvement in blood pressure because you're forcing, the blood through. It seems counterintuitive. So it seems like it would raise your blood pressure. Oh my gosh. I might have to just scrap this episode.
It's fine. I just pointing
the
that the
listeners
guy
are about
moved.
ready to see me the way that our gym members see me when I get irritated.
No, I'm good now. Everything's good.
He did a Yui.
See, he's good.
He turned around.
I saw that.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go. No, it's good.
Well, now I'm off track because I'm irritated and it's hot in here now.
Am I making it hot?
Yes, I'm angry. It's annoying. I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm good. Let's go.
It's already
we're talking
a
about
technical topic. It's fine. Maybe we'll just go to break and we'll just talk about something else.
we've only been. Oh no, we're not time for break yet. Let's go. We're on when we're first starting to work out.
I will not be sharing this show on social media today.
It's fun. We're having fun.
I am not having fun. Zero fun,
All right,
sir.
I'm ready. Locked in.
Zero fun. We're going to get through this and then we're going to talk about something else. I'm not doing this with you for the next 45 minutes.
It'll be good.
So
it'll be good. Let's go. I'm ready.
Within.
Yes.
So you're immediately seeing a benefit in your blood pressure when you exercise. But obviously, you have to do it more consistently. So after 2 or 3 weeks, your body starts adapting to that exercise. And that's a good thing because then you can start working a little bit harder too. So maybe you do go on a walk, you haven't exercised and you do go on a walk, and just a walk is getting your heart rate up. Like you're huffing and puffing a little bit.
Probably if
that's okay.
If you've been sedentary,
Yes.
you're going to be,
So if you go on a walk and you're like, whew, this is tough, keep doing that. And then once that gets a little bit easier, that's when then you start adding some hills or you start adding a weighted vest. That's how a lot of people become runners because they start as walkers and their cardiovascular health improves, their endurance improves. And they're like, maybe I could run to that light post. They run to the light post and then they're like, I can do it again. And then you find the point where you can't do it anymore. And then you keep doing that until you can keep doing it. So within 2 to 3 weeks, that's when your body starts adapting. That's also really important. That's why it's really important to allow yourself to be a beginner.
I was just thinking that.
Right.
Don't quit after one week because, you're not going to be used to it.
No. Or don't go all out. Like so many runners do this. I mean, I think most people who run in like the spring and the summer and the fall and then take off 3 months in the winter time. And then they think they can just go out and rip off 5 miles because the last time they ran 5 miles. You're not going to have a good time and you're going to be pretty sore for the next couple days. So just know that allow yourself to be a beginner. Do what you can, but don't feel like you have to cram all your results into one workout because it's going to take a couple weeks for your body to get used to it. So that's when your blood vessels start seeing the benefit of that constant infusion of that nitric oxide, the widening of your arteries, and your body just doesn't, it just adapts to it. So that's good. So then that's when 2 or 3 weeks, that's when you might clinically see a change in your blood pressure. And you can buy blood pressure cuffs are really cheap. You can buy them.
We have some.
Yeah. And you can just check your own blood pressure and see where you're at and see how you can improve it. The other part that's kind of important is, as you exercise, you might be sleeping better. Sleeping better helps your blood pressure too, because that's when your body's supposed to be repairing and resting. But if you're not getting good sleep, if you're constantly up or you're, sometimes your mind is racing when you're trying to go to sleep. Well, if you wear yourself out physically, it's going to be a little bit easier to fall asleep. So sleep is a big one too. And then within 4 to 6 weeks, that's when, your circulation overall is improving, which is really important for people who may be diabetic, because that's a lot of the problems with people with advanced diabetes. They see problems with neuropathy, losing sensation in their hands and their feet. That's when people lose toes and feet. And my dad has had a ton of health issues, and that was a big one for him. So he was super sedentary, and he had gout and he couldn't stand up. He couldn't take care of himself anymore. And so that's really what's led him to be in a nursing home right now. But it was because he stopped using his circulation was terrible because he just sat and he had a really bad wound on his leg. And that kind of started everything. He just had poor circulation. He got this wound on his leg. He had to go into the hospital. And then he had to go into a rehab. And while he was in the rehab, he was like, this is kind of nice. People are taking care of me. I don't have to do anything. In his 60s. And now he's in a nursing home because he just decided he didn't want to take care of himself anymore. So that part's important. Over 4 to 6 weeks, increases in circulation is really, really important just for moving everything around. And then that's when you're starting to see some of those drops in your, those clinical, in your blood pressure drops. And then after the 8 to 12 weeks, that's where you're changing your baseline. Like your blood pressure is going to be pretty steady at that lower mark. Your heart is much more efficient when you're exercising, and it's just, everything's just going to be better. But you got to stick with it for like 8 to 12 weeks. And then guess what? You have to keep doing it. Like you have to keep exercising. Exercise isn't like a Band-Aid or a cast that you just put on an injury and then in 8 weeks, I can take it off and it's all improved. Like you have to keep it up.
I was thinking of that when I was doing laundry this morning. Like I'm reaching into the washer and I'm washing towels and I'm moving into the dryer and I'm just like, this just never ends.
Yep.
Laundry is it just never ends.
Exercise is like laundry.
Yeah, it's you have to do it. You can't just not do your laundry unless you just buy new clothes all the time and just throw them out when they get dirty.
Right.
And I was just like, oh, this is just, I got 3 or 4 loads to do today. And I'm just like, I don't really want to, but I have to. There's a sink full of dishes that you have to do. That's how we should think about this and improving our blood markers and blood pressure is.
Because and in the moment of doing laundry and doing dishes, you might not like it. It's like a chore, but it's also really nice to have a clean kitchen.
Or pulling up in the driveway in the yard's mowed.
Right. It's also nice to have clothes. So when you're getting dressed on Monday, you don't have to reach in and pull out the B team clothes. You have the A team clothes ready.
The B team.
Right.
The B
we
underwear
all know what
we
that
have to wear.
means, right? It's like you want to have that A team of clothes, and even for me, dishes too, because there's definitely some plates, and like we were running low on plates yesterday. We had to get out the little plates because you're like, we don't have any plates.
The C
team plates. I know. So
yeah,
exercise is the exact same way. You're probably not going to like it when you're doing it most of the time.
Well, you'll miss it when you can't either.
1,000% you'll miss it when you can't
Jeff,
do it.
you know all about that.
Yes,
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's honestly, I think there's nothing worse than not being able to exercise when it's been part of your routine for so long. It's so hard. To me, that's harder than just being sedentary. But it's hard for me to say that because I don't know when the last time, probably 10 years ago when I had a surgery and I had to be out for 6 weeks. Well, even then I walked once you let me out of the house.
Issues, you had to tone it down. You couldn't do
I
leg
still
day
did
for
stuff. Yeah, I know. No leg day was rough.
You gotta be careful. Can't overdo it either. It's like my dad always talks about. His was working on the farm, but like just metal parts, just like injuries racking up, and it's not like he was being sedentary and unhealthy. It's just
right
back in that era too. I don't know if he could take a day off, but
wear and tear is the thing.
And if you're trying to rev up to 100, like you might end up hurting yourself and then be even more sedentary. And then who knows when you pick it back up.
Yeah. Like my dad was very active when I was a kid. When I was younger, when he was younger, it was a star football player, star basketball player, he was very good at sports. I remember being a teenager, and I think you and I maybe had gotten into tennis, and he said he would go play tennis with me. He's never done it before, and he's smoking me the whole time. I'm like, what? How are you good at everything?
I don't remember that.
Right?
Your dad played tennis with you?
Yes. Yeah.
When I was around?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I owned a tennis racket before I met you. So I think so. You know,
I can't picture
he
that.
goes and plays sound like, how are you good at everything that you do? He just has just the athletic person. And he was a very hard worker. He walked a lot at his job. He did a lot of, stuff we lived out in the country. Like, he was a very active person until he wasn't. And then within 5 years, totally different person. So yes, it can happen so quickly. And that's why, even with exercise, find something. If you don't like exercise, then find something you can do with the least amount of effort, but still to get the benefits. Like, that's fine. Like, you can walk, take a quick, fast-paced walk, or find, like, in our neighborhood's so hilly. Like, there's a lot of routes that I could take walking uphill that I could get my heart rate up to a good cardiovascular level. But, like, do the least amount possible to get the benefits. You don't have to train for a marathon.
Right.
But your blood pressure especially is what's really important for cardio exercise. Like for us, kickboxing, like that is what's going to help your blood pressure a lot.
And when you have lower blood pressure, you're lowering the risk of heart disease, stroke, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
That we don't see internally. Like, sometimes when we look at our health, we just look at our external.
Well, yeah, because like using your laundry and dishes, like, yeah, we know we have to do laundry and we know we have to do the dishes. You can't see what's going on inside of your body. So
unless you go to your doctor,
right,
get your blood markers
but even
checked.
that, sometimes, like we had Jim on here that had his heart attack. Like, there's still stuff. It's not going to make it so you're invincible. Exercise does not make you invincible.
Right.
But it does make you better prepared for when bad health outcomes happen.
Yes.
So you're kind of being preventative, but also it's a maintenance. It's like
getting the flu shot. It's not going to save you necessarily.
Right.
But it'll help you.
Yeah. Like, so just cardio is so important. We'll go ahead and go to break. If you promise you can stay focused.
I've been focused the last 10 minutes. Right?
Because well.
Yeah, see?
So we always talk a lot about the importance of cardio and strength training. Obviously, you would say that we would, because that is the core of our program that we do. Kickboxing is our cardio component. And then we have strength training also 3 days a week. But the biggest health benefit you're going to get for strength training is going to be bone density and your blood glucose. So it's going to help with your bone density and potentially diabetes. So
okay, so we're going to talk about that next.
Yeah, that's what we'll talk about. Why it's all important, not just running, not just strength training. Like, it's all important. So, yes.
All right. Well, we'll be back. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q. Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and frosty drinks, All served up with TVs covering every inch of the walls so you'll never miss a play. Stop in for their incredible daily specials like $3 tall boys on Mondays, 5 wings for less than $6 on Wednesdays, and $20 beer buckets on Fridays. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. So we just got done talking about the importance of exercising, of cardio specifically when it comes to blood pressure.
Mhm.
Now we're going to get into strength training and some of the health markers that strength training really affects.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The biggest, I mean, not the biggest one. There's a lot, but a big one that's a big health issue is diabetes or insulin resistance or elevated blood sugars. What are you doing?
I was refreshing to see
Okay.
if there was more stuff.
Okay.
I was supposed to be reading.
Okay.
That's what I was doing.
I know. I
Being
could
prepared. I
tell
like
you,
it.
well,
I didn't know if you had.
that would have been. I
brought-
do,
oh,
but
see, that's
yeah,
what I was.
that would have been great things to be doing during the break.
I just thought of it just now.
He's trying.
I was checking on our runners, making sure they're safe.
Anyway, so the benefits of strength training on your blood sugar is so important, and the biggest reason why it's important is because our muscles use glucose, which is the sugar in your blood, basically in your bloodstream. So while you're exercising, your muscles are basically just a sponge, and they're just soaking up the glucose that's in your bloodstream, just to help start that recovery process. So that's why it's really important from a strength training perspective. And again, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to become an Olympic lifter. Like,
That's definitely not me.
right. I mean, you're just doing basic strength training, but to a point where you're exercising to failure. You're doing the exercises until you feel like you can't do them anymore, but you can do body weight exercises and have that, you can do squats, you can do push-ups, you can do pull-ups, or at least practice pull-ups, right?
Yeah.
Or assisted pull-ups. That's just a good kind of upper body exercise. Grab some dumbbells, get some resistance bands, do some bicep curls. There's lots of ways you can do it. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours at the gym, but that is the biggest benefit, because your muscles, when you're using them, is going to be consuming that glucose. So that's why people carb load. That's a lot of times why people carb load. Even runners carb load, because they're going to be running on their legs for 2.5, 3, 5 hours, depending on how
the
far.
The best part of running marathons, Harrison, is carb loading.
Carb loading the night before.
It's just
Yep.
pasta. I'd always eat. I literally would go to Hy-Vee and get 12 peanut butter cookies, and I would eat all of them the day
That was
before.
probably not a great. That's probably contributing
I felt
a little
good,
bit
though.
to some of your.
I felt good the next day.
It's a lot of fat.
All that sugar and carbs.
My favorite would just be pasta with chicken and sauce. That's what I would have to
You
carb
can eat a
load.
lot of it.
Yeah,
This is good.
because you want to have that. You want to have the glucose in your system, so while you're running, it can be soaking that up. Because then once that gets depleted, which Megan is probably pretty well depleted,
She's getting there
right now. That's also why runners use like gels and goos and stuff to help kind of replenish that as you go.
Yep.
So even in cardio, you are still seeing this benefit, but your muscles are going to be even better, better sponges for the blood, your glucose. So that is happening immediately. So, I mean, if you have, that's also why after a big meal, going on a walk is helpful, because you're still using your muscles.
We haven't really done a lot recently.
Yeah. But like, Thanksgiving, didn't we go on a walk on Thanksgiving this
that
year?
was in November. We're now in May.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I
no,
know.
it's nice, right? You
I
can't
know when
start doing it more.
Thanksgiving is.
Yeah.
I went to kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think we did this year, actually. But
We
yeah,
did. We
that's
did.
why it's good to go on a walk after a big meal, because you're kind of starting that conversion process quickly. And so and also like if you're really craving a candy bar or whatever, having it right before a workout is probably the best time to have it, because your body's going to, or even after, because it's using it for repair. So there's a little, that's a little life hack or fitness hacks, where if you are wanting to have something that maybe is a little higher in sugar, have it around your workout, because then your body's going to utilize it. Maybe not all of it. So I'm not recommending it. Like, don't be trading in post-workout
For Snickers.
protein shakes for Snickers bars. But so
Before kind of makes sense, though.
before and after. I mean, before depends on how long before, because it's not immediately going into your bloodstream. You still have to digest it. But like afterwards, your body is going to utilize it too to help with recovery. But so that's going to happen right away when you exercise. It's also why it's important to make sure you're eating enough. Like if you're not eating enough carbs, like you're going in super duper depleted into your workout. And that might be why you are kind of bonking at the middle of a workout. So that's, if you don't have energy to make it through a workout, that's a good kind of thing to look at. And then within 2 to 3 weeks, you're just improving your insulin sensitivity in general. So instead of having big reason why is because you're continuing to have that recovery process is happening all the time. So that's why I like to extra strength train, because when I'm sore, it helps me eat better. Like I eat better if I'm sore, because I know that my body needs that to help recover. So that's a big reason why it helps to improve your insulin sensitivity, because you're always in a process of repair of those muscles. And then that's when you're going to start, within 2 to 3 weeks is when you're going to start seeing kind of changes. We see this a lot with our members who maybe are diabetic and take insulin, and then as they exercise, they take less insulin. So like, we kind of see that because their insulin sensitivity improves, which I always think is exciting to see.
Yeah, it's a non-scale victory.
Right. Yep.
We look for.
And that's beneficial to both type 1 and type 2 diabetics. Exercise is going to help with that a lot. Then the other thing is, we're talking about our muscles being a sponge. If you're building muscle, you're just you're basically having bigger sponges for your exercise, for that blood sugar to be shuttled to your muscles while you're exercising. So, I mean, that's why men in our program can eat, 230 grams of carbs a day versus women who are usually more like 150, 170, because you have more muscle mass.
Mm-hmm.
So you have bigger muscles to help kind of offset that blood sugar. So that's another reason why, to be able to just why building muscle is important. And the other side of it is, what if you're losing muscle because you're not eating enough, and then you're like tanking your insulin sensitivity, because even when you are exercising, you're not soaking up as much glucose,
which is what goes on in a lot of these quick fix,
right?
800 calorie
That,
diets.
To me, the worst, to lose muscle mass, like muscle in your body, is like a precious resource,
because you naturally lose it as you get older.
Yes.
So,
and quickly, like women, when you in your 40s, you could easily lose 1 to 4% of your muscle mass if you just do nothing within your 40s. Mm-hmm. Like our muscle is the definition of, if you don't use it, you lose it. But if you're using your muscles, even if you're not being, doing heavy lifts, your body's going to be intuitive enough that it's going to try to help stave off that muscle loss, which is so important as you get older. Like, that is why when someone in their 70s and 80s falls and breaks a hip, they're not likely to live the next year, because you just don't have enough. If you don't have muscle mass, and then you have to lay in a bed for 6 to 8 weeks, then it's really hard to come back from that. And then it's just increases more fall injuries. And so that's why it's like super duper important.
Well, then you have guys like Coach Ron Brown. If you want an example of what it does for you, you stay like disciplined, dedicated to it, and like you don't take breaks. Like if he fell over, like he'd get back up.
He'd be fine.
So you could take off sprinting. Like,
and even if he didn't, even if he hurt, some fluke accident, like he's in such a better place where he can afford to have a little bit of time off and not lose that much of that
he'd be able
metabolic
to
place.
hop in there and start doing rehab, I'm sure, as opposed to being to the point where he just completely falls apart. The injury is so severe because he has no muscle mass, to where he's sedentary and he's got to be out for how many months.
It's so important. I don't understand why people don't want to do strength training, especially in our program, because like, I get it. If you grew up weightlifting, I never did. We didn't have a weightlifting class at my school they like kids these days do. We didn't have that. And so I didn't grow up with an understanding of like the mechanics of weightlifting. And so in our program, like, we literally, you just show up and you will, in 45 minutes, we will have worked every muscle group in your lower body on Tuesday and every muscle group in your upper body on Thursday. Like, that is to me the easiest way to get your strength training in. I don't understand why people in our program, our members, I'm talking to you, skip strength day.
Especially lower body day.
I know. And the thing is, sometimes they're like, oh, I just do lifting on my own. Well, that's because you don't want to do, there's certain exercises that you don't want to do that you know that we're going to do. So you want to say that you're going to do that. And I believe you that you are, but are you actually like balanced, working every single muscle, working the stabilizers, doing the iso sets that help, with your joints and ligaments and tendons? Like, I don't know. I don't know why people don't. To me, strength training would be my number one priority. If I was going to skip a day, I would not skip a strength day.
Yeah.
But because of the blood sugar, for one, but also bone density, which we don't have to talk about this as much. It actually,
no, I'm interested in this.
Cardio and strength training are both beneficial for bone density. Bone density, for one, just like impact signals your muscle, your bones to maintain or make new bone material. So there's because I'm a woman in their 40s and I targeted for all of these, wellness things. There's actually studies that women in their 40s, this sounds so ridiculous, but it's just a really easy way to create that resistance against your bones. But when you go up a flight of stairs, you should be stomping up the stairs, because that impact of stomping up the stairs, it helps with that bone density. That's all you have to do.
Maybe I'm gonna start doing that.
You could. I mean, it's going to help everybody.
Usually stomping means you're upset about
That's why it's funny.
Oh, mom's coming down the
I know.
stairs, just stomping up the stairs. She's coming to my room.
But
maybe
that's
she's
also
stomping for her bone density.
Yes.
We just didn't know.
Right. It's important. It's a little thing that you can do, or even just I teach at the Legacy. I teach, stretch and tone. It's called class to the residents, anywhere from people in their 70s to their 90s. And in my workouts, we stay seated, but I do a series. Every single workout that I teach, I do a series where we do a march, we do a sprint, and they're seated. So
Right.
they're marching with their feet seated. They sprint. That helps with circulation, because it's you're it's like a vibration plate, and we stomp. And so it's helping with mobility, circulation, and bone density with the march, the sprint, and the stomp.
They probably love stomping.
And we do it as a series, so we do it all different ways. But probably, I don't know, a good 3 to 4 minutes of my workouts is doing that. So that's what bone density, any weight-bearing exercises, that's what jump squats are good for. Box jumps are good for bone density, but you don't have to do a jump rope. It's a great one to help kind of stimulate that bone growth. And then with resistance training, because our muscles, they're called skeletal muscles because they are attached to our skeleton. So when you're doing bicep curls, it's pulling on the bone that it's attached to the muscle, and that also signals for your body to build new bone.
Yeah,
So
it's something I've never thought about in my entire life.
I know.
I just drink milk and thought that's all you need
Right.
to do.
But see,
I've
the
never
thing
thought
is
my-
with milk is you're giving your body the materials, but you're not building the framework. You still need that impact or that resistance against your muscles. Otherwise, you're building.
I'm halfway
You have
there.
strong but brittle bones. Not you, but you know what I mean. It's not just what you eat. It's not just calcium. You need to have that resistance against there to stimulate the bone growth. You can have 25% less bone density than you should have, and those could be really strong bones, but that just means when you break a bone, you're still going to break a bone. You're not going to have as much density to your bones. I know. I feel like we don't talk about bone density enough when it comes to kind of longevity, but everything in our body is like a signal. You have to give your body the signal to create new muscle, to create new bones.
I've never
Need that
thought of
blood
my
flow
body
for it.
creating new bones. I've never thought of that.
Well, what do you think about what happens when people break a
Well,
bone?
As we were talking, and we were talking about, then I thought, oh, well, when you break a bone, it
Yeah.
grows back together.
Mhm.
But if you never break a bone, but it's like, it's replacing your. I've just never thought of it.
I know. I don't think most people would, because you kind of think about even if you think about it that way, when you think about your bones like concrete still wears and tears, and you still have to, ask O Street improvement process or whatever they're doing right now. Like, it doesn't last forever. I do think bone density is something that isn't talked about enough, because it's not like flashy and sexy.
You can't see it.
Right.
Well, when you do, we pretty much all look the same.
Yeah.
Our bones, right?
Yeah.
You go look at a group of skeletons. I'm not going to be able to pick Jeff away from Bob.
Whoa, look at
all the
that.
same, yeah.
Right.
So I think we do just kind of think like, oh, well, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not, whatever I eat and do is not going to affect it too much, to the point where I think if I drink milk, that's good enough.
Right.
But I'm learning.
And
That's
it's
not good
slow.
enough.
Like, it takes a long time. That's why it's important to be consistent, because it's not like you can just march up the stairs, stomp up the stairs once a week, and that's going to be enough.
Is that like osteoporosis? Is
Mhm.
that weak
Yeah.
bones,
Uh-huh.
basically?
Yeah. Yep. So and if you're not giving your body that stimulus, that's also where like a weighted vest could be helpful, because you're adding some weight to a physical exercise. So you're adding a load different from what your body's used to. So you're making it a little more difficult. But yeah, stomping up the stairs, doing some jump rope, even jumping jacks to a certain extent, but it's more that like straight, that vertical jumping that's more helpful. That's why stomping
Squat
up
jumps.
the stairs. Yeah, squat jumps, as long as you land softly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are all really important. And if you just exercise, you're getting all of those benefits.
I've learned a lot.
Once
Right,
you started
Harrison?
listening.
So much.
No, the bone density is really.
I'm not being sarcastic. I did learn.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it that way. I just thought your bones are your bones, and
I just think about like getting to tie it all together, like getting your cardio health's big deal, because when you do break a bone,
Yeah.
you have bad blood flow. Like that, repairing bones takes forever. But
Harrison, that is a great example. Good job.
Listening,
That's
learning.
impressive. Yes. That is so true, though. That's so true. I
all
love
right.
it.
Well, let's go take our final break. We'll be right back to wrap up this week's show. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Spring sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. Their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion, for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get 1 half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Right now in Lincoln, neighbors are facing hunger and homelessness, and they need our help. Your donation to Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach for Give to Lincoln Day helps provide nutritious meals, safe shelter, and life-changing support. Your gift goes even further thanks to matching funds from the Lincoln Community Foundation. Working together, we can make our community stronger by ensuring that everyone has access to nutritious food and a safe place to sleep at night. Give to Matt Talbot today or anytime through May 28th at givetolincoln.com.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Hey everyone, this is Austin Norman from Old School with Foreman and Orman, live from 1040 O Street in the heart of downtown Lincoln, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. My favorite thing about downtown Lincoln has to be the year-round energy. Downtown Lincoln never stops. It's easy to get to, has everything you could need or want in dining, entertainment, and retail, and of course it has Lincoln's best sports talk, proudly located in downtown Lincoln on the corner of 11th and O.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. We just have a few more minutes here with you. DP had just stopped in the studio and he brought up some great things about how he just loves the marathon day because so many stories. I mean, we decided there's about 7,000 runners out today.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah.
About 6 doing the half, 1,000 doing the full, and everybody has a different reason why they're out there.
Mm-hmm.
Running for somebody. Maybe they lost a loved one.
I've told the story so many times, but I like to tell a story because it was so important to me when we did that Oklahoma City race and I got injured at mile 5 or whatever. Yep. And I had to walk the rest of the half marathon. It was the memorial of the Oklahoma City bombing. And so as I'm walking, because I was fine walking, trying to feel sorry for myself, but then you're passing flags for people who died. You're surrounded by people wearing shirts that they're running for their aunt who died in the bombing. Like I have goosebumps right now just talking about it. Like it was such a powerful moment of me to be really down and want to feel bad for myself, but like being so inspired by everyone around me. And that's what this is too, but it was just so different being part of that Oklahoma City race for that reason. I wouldn't have noticed that stuff if I had been running.
Right.
Right.
Well, for us
to the same extent.
For us that just try to survive the runs.
I know.
When we're out there usually for, except the Bellingham where I could enjoy the mountains and the ocean and that was really cool. But yeah, just so many people out there for great stories
and people coming out and cheering for their family members, being super proud of this accomplishment. That's always really cool. Like hardly any of our family really were runners. And so like they don't even, sometimes their spectators don't even realize the hard work that went into it, but they just want to be there and support their family and cheer them on. And that's always really fun. When we were watching before the show, a man ran by and his wife and son were on the corner, and the son, who was probably, I don't know, 5, did you see it? He just shoots out in front of the runners
to go to his dad.
Yeah, to go to his dad.
Yeah,
he was so happy to see his dad, and like that's really cool. And it was funny because the mom had to like run out there and pick him up, but so that's really cool.
So yeah, big congratulations to everybody. Whether it's your first half marathon, your 100 half marathon, your first marathon, your 20th, it doesn't matter. It's all hard.
Or hopefully you listened to our show and got inspired to just start something.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do a marathon or a half marathon to improve your health. So,
but maybe you'll want to eventually. And maybe next year at this time, you'll be out there with everybody else.
You can do it. And most people can do it. It's doable.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody listening and our shenanigans.
Ugh.
Next Sunday is Mother's Day. And we do have a guest that'll be coming in who has an awesome story. So we'll see you next Sunday. Have a great week. 937 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home.